in a lot of trouble now, folks. Let's see if Valero can sense it. Let's take a look at the scoring from the judges.
You see every judge with a 79-72 score. I have an 80-71, but clearly Valero with a big margin. Our press row scoring with it much closer for Valero. Alfonso Bernal from the paper here in Mexico, Philippe Leon from Fight News, and Mark Walsh from AP with it a little closer for Valero.
Valero now moving in. He told us that he wouldn't go looking for the knockout, but he wants it.
And this is a point in the fight, though, where even though DeMarco had the look of a really beaten fighter in that corner, for Valero, there's still danger to get hit with a right hook, but he is landing big shots.
DeMarco eating shot after shot. That left hand is vicious. Now he goes to the body, comes over to the top, barely misses with the left hand.
If this round goes really badly for Antonio DeMarco, Romulo Quirarte, who is as close as you can be to a fighter and maybe like a second father to DeMarco, might think about ending this thing.
I agree with you 100%. Quirarte kept asking Tony what he wanted to do, how he felt, no answer. Most of the time during that 1-minute break.
And there was talk in DeMarco's corner that if he didn't get busier, they were going to stop the fight. Nice straight left hand by DeMarco, but it's one and done when he throws punches.
Valero, so slick.
And I think we need to put to rest the idea that Valero can't fight in the later rounds, as he did against Mascaro when he dominated 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's what he's done in this fight.
Ooh, another good combination by Valero. Ooh, 1-2 stiff as he steps off. Dips in, dips out. Great head movement. Chopping up the younger DeMarco. No answers for DeMarco right now. Knows that he's trailing the fight and he won't move forward.
DeMarco and his people, monstrous left by Valero. They asked for Valero. They wanted to fight him. They thought the style of DeMarco would lend itself to beating Valero. Like a lot of other people, I think they underestimated some of the skills of Valero.
7 seconds to go in the 9th round, scheduled for 12. Now Tony DeMarco, mouth open, tired. A beaten man as he slowly walks back to his corner.
Is that it? Is that it? That's it. We're not going to go anymore. That's it.
That's it, folks. Tony DeMarco retiring on his stool. The champion continues to reign. Edwin Valero, another successful title defense as he stops young Tony DeMarco and retains his WBC lightweight title.
A very disappointing loss for this 24-year-old. Not the end of his boxing career by any stretch of the imagination, but for this man, he made a marketing statement tonight to tell the world, you haven't seen me, here I am. I am someone to be reckoned with in the lightweight division, and boy is he ever.
27-0. 27 consecutive stoppages as Tony DeMarco retires on his stool, unable to come out for round 10. And Al, you said it. If he wouldn't have performed well in that 9th round, you knew that they were going to stop this fight. As you take a look once again at the beautiful family of the champion, Edwin Valero.
And Carolina, cautiously happy it seems there. She watches what goes on. But exactly, they did stop the fight, and I think appropriately so.
Too much experience, too much talent and skill tonight as Edwin Valero basically give Tony DeMarco a good old-fashioned whooping in the ring. Really showing why he is the world champion and considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
And as you look at him, remember, as you look at that gash, here's a guy that got hit with an elbow early in the fight, had a terrible gash, a little cut on his right eye, and went through all that adversity to reclaim his concentration and continue to control the fight. So that also speaks volumes about what Valero did here tonight. This 28-year-old showed us not only better skills, but amazing grit and determination.
And he's got a great personality as well, as he takes a look at that cut. We go all the way back to round 2. The elbow, as DeMarco scrapes him on the top of his head.
This was a moment when it looked like this fight could turn, because this unintentional elbow, we assume unintentional, that was the way it was called, hit Valero on the forehead and caused that terrible gash. At that juncture, and he was making sure Lawrence Cole knew it was an elbow, though any look at that cut would tell you on the forehead it had to be caused by something other than a cut. Valero, though, kept his concentration and came back and landed big punches to show DeMarco that that had not taken him out of his game plan and that Valero was going to continue the assault. Great mental discipline by Valero. That's the kind of thing that could take you out of a fight.
And what was very interesting is the two gentlemen congratulate each other. Great fight. DeMarco, 24, learning a lot, facing his best competition as he apologizes for the elbow. The thing about Valero, though, as we go inside, we'll table that for a moment. We'll go inside. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round number 9, a referee in charge, Lawrence Cole, stops the contest upon suggestion of the corner. Después de round número 9, la esquina paró la pelea. El ganador por knockout técnico. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. Still undefeated and still the WBC lightweight champion of the world, Edwin Dinamita Valero.
Guys, step out.
So Edwin Valero does it again, and I think what was more impressive than anything, he did it not as a brawler, he did it as a supreme boxer tonight.
You're absolutely right, Gus. He showed obviously the punching power we knew he had, but it was combinations, pretty good defense, maybe more than pretty good, and body punches that did it for him. As we look back, the judges with it 89-81, all uniform in the way they saw this match. I saw it much the same. Everyone among the official scoring believing that at the time of the stoppage, that is, those scores were in existence.
And press row scoring.
Press row scoring a lot closer, but still a pretty big edge for Valero. The biggest edge, Mark Walsh from AP. Philippe Leon next from Fight News.
And inside the ring with the champion is our Steve Farhood.
Okay, Felix de Jesus will translate. Edwin, there was a lot of mutual respect shown between you and Antonio at the end of the fight. What did you say to each other?
Después de la pelea había mucho respeto entre ustedes dos. ¿Qué se dijeron?
Bueno, él me dijo que yo soy un gran campeón y que soy un peleador muy fuerte y que siempre me respetó, al igual que yo.
He told me that he told him that he was a great champion and that he always respected him and that he's a strong fighter.
We were very impressed with Edwin tonight. Does he feel he's ever fought better?
Muy impresionante hoy con la pelea. ¿Tú has peleado mejor en otras peleas?
No, definitivamente no.
No, definitely no. This has been his best fight.
Tell us what happened in the second round and how he reacted. It seemed to me, at least, that the blood spurred him on to show a little more energy. He was more animated after the elbow opened the cut.
¿Qué pasó en el segundo asalto? ¿Cómo hubo más reacción? ¿Cómo que comenzaste a pelear mucho más?
Porque siempre se empieza de menos a más. Ya la experiencia que tengo ya me he aprendido a que no puedo salir muy apresurado en los primeros asaltos. Y eso quedó cuando peleaba 4 y 6 asaltos. Ya ahora estoy peleando con peleadores de cartel.
Yeah, the experience now tells me that I can't be going after fighters that way. You know, 4 or 6 rounds. That I got to pace myself and then keep going.
In terms of what Edwin told the American people with his performance tonight, he wanted to be explosive. What message does he feel he sent to the viewers who saw him for the first time?
¿Qué mensaje tú le das al público americano que te ha visto pelear por la primera vez?
Bueno, les digo que nació una nueva estrella, voy ascendiendo, voy en ascenso. Sé que me falta mucho por aprender, pero aquí hay un peleador que brinda espectáculo y sé que a la fanaticada exigente mexicana y a la mexicana anglosajona y al mundo entero le va a gustar mi estilo de pelear y por eso les digo que estén al pendiente de Edwin Valero.
The entire world is seeing a fighter that's ascending now, and that they're going to be happy by the way he fights and what he demonstrated tonight.
Thank you, Edwin. Another stoppage win, Gus.
All right. Thank you very much, Steve Farhood.